March 20, 2012. I signed up on Roblox as ZigDude777. I played the game, worked at a pizza place, and was really amazing and how good the game was. 2 weeks later, I decided to upgrade the Builders Club. 1 year had passed, and I had upgraded the OBC and began to post on the forums. On July 10th, 2012, I saw a post on ATR titled "Help Me." I was bored, so I clicked on the title without thinking about what it meant. And the username JellyBakeBud124 can't say that right. Made the post. The user said random statements like "help 1x1x1x1 is going to destroy Roblox." I replied saying, "Give me proof." 3 seconds later, I replied. The post was gone. 30 minutes later, while I was checking the catalog for hats to buy, I got a PM from a username 1x1x1x1. The message simply said, "Come to my game." I clicked on the message and copied a link to a game that is titled was his username and a blank thumbnail. I click to play, and when I do, I spawn in a usable place. It's a pathway with trees on the side, and the sky was pitch black. I see a dead body of Matt Desick. Then I saw a man called Amanda in a head and a collison on a tree. He was obviously dead. Then I saw a Shielistic and Bright Eyes dead, both of the two holding hands. I then saw the most gory thing in Roblox, a version of a guy called Inti 1x1x1x1 name. That was hanged and it had a dismembered body, slit throat, and rotten body. I walked towards him, but as I was too contemptuous away from the tree, I saw static fill my screen. Then I saw a Roblox pop up saying, "This game has shut down." Right as I exited the silent and went to games page, it was gone. August 1st, 2012. Whilst I was mining my bitcoins, my unexpected shuts down. I go to the mining silent and see the logs. I see a really usable thing saying "shut down due entity 1x1x1x1 name." I close to silent and head to roblox.com and open the PM that I got from entity 1x1x1 name, but it's blank. The title and the body clicked on this profile, but it only comes up into my profile. Then I got from my entity browser redirects me to another Roblox game called Tunnel made by him. I clicked play and I wait for the game to open, and I spawn into interest of a of the tunnel. Empty. I walked in the tunnel, and 10 minutes later, he joins the game. After it becomes red, my guy turns into stone. I smashed the... You mean smash. I smashed. I mashed the WASD keys, but nothing was happening. Then I see him on top of me. My screen turns red, and after 10 seconds, his face appears with a sinister face. Then my PC gets a blank screen. I ran out of my room, never touching the PC again. 1 year later, I decided to act like a man and press power on my PC. The normal Windows 7 login screen was there. I logged into Roblox and noticed that everything in my account was gone. My Roblox hats, OBC, everything. I was about to log out when I see that my username was changed. It says, "Hi, 1x1x1. The beast has spawned yet again." 10 minutes later, I logged out of that account, and use a alternative account called Sork. When I logged in, I get a message from entity 1x1x1x1 name. I opened it, and it was titled, "You Caught Me." The message was, "You caught me. The heart of blah, whatever, has been upon me, but I will return." Then it had a link to another game. I cut and pasted the link. It was the same game. I went to call entity 1x1x1x1 name. I clicked play and I spawned. Everything was the same, the trees and the night, but there was more moderators and Amadans dead. I ran up towards the hanged entity 1x1x1x1 name. I expected to be shut down, but I got teleported to another game. I spawned in a house which is 1950s house. I go inside and I see broken glass, burnt wood, torn paper, and broken jewels. Then I see him sitting on the chair, crying, and walk towards him, and I saw him chat. Here's what he says: "After what I've done, I killed those innocent people, especially the Roblox team. I guiltily but you can't live to tell the tale." What? Then he grabs a refill to misfires at me. I tried to click close, but the game went to F11 mode, full screen. I decided to run, and I run into a room. It was a dead end. Then he is in front of the door. He loads his rifle and shoots me. And I see static. Then the game shuts down. I leave the silent and head for Roblox forums. I went to ATR and typed in, "Guys, please help me. There is a guy named entity 1x1x1x1 name, and he's trying to kill my Roblox account. Please help me." I posted the thread, and after refreshing, the first post was by him. It said, his character was the same guy as the hanged person. At his game, under the post was a guy named Herbert 127. He said, "Me too. I've been experiencing redirections of my browser. I invited him to a party, and he expects it. We have a fun chat. Then he says, I got to go. Then he was about to say something, but then his username changed into entity 1x1x1 name. Then I left. That was the last time I encountered him. So if you encounter a post that mentions by 1x1x1, do not reply to it, as this will happen. Guys, I hope you enjoy this Roblox creepypasta. It was like a good story, right? And we're going to do a hacker story next. And you guys never, I've never read like creepypasta stories like that, but I have fun. And I had fun reading this. And it was good reading. So it was like good. And I liked it. It wasn't worse than the Tails doll story. Because that guy is bad at writing. But I will do a different creepypasta reading story. And to be honest, I had a great time reading this. So, like this video. Peace out. Peace out.